So this is the final video on Kevin Spacey. You know, in life, there's an old expression: you got to hear two sides of the story. After I heard Kevin Spacey's side, my whole opinion of him changed. Okay, so first of all, he admits he's not an angel. He said, "Look, I'm a I'm a guy who likes to flirt. I'm a flirtatious guy. That's just who I am by nature." And he's not saying that he never did things that maybe could be possibly considered to be inappropriate or unwanted or consent. He's definitely not saying he's an angel, but at the same time, some of these people that were on this show that I was talking to you about that was on Amazon Prime, Spacey Unmasked, they got caught with their pants down, and I mean literally with their pants down. So this guy was like a boxer who was on the House of Cards, with Kevin Spacey. He made all these claims that the guy touched his junk, it was unwanted, it was no consent, just grabbed his effing junk. And it turns out that this guy is sending Kevin Spacey years later emails of him naked. Well, that doesn't seem very credible to me. You're sending naked pictures to this guy. Kevin Spacey showed the evidence. He showed the evidence that this guy is sending him nude pics of himself. So this guy definitely seems like maybe he got paid. I don't know, state's alleged, but maybe he got paid to talk nonsense because this guy's definitely played two sides of the cards. Talking about House of Cards, there was another guy who was like a Marine. He said that they were watching Private Ryan during these very, very grotesque parts, like taking over Normandy. And the guy claimed that Kevin Spacey, was you understand what I'm saying, pulling the piper, and that he was grabbing his hand and wanted him to finish the job. Well, it turns out years and years later, this guy, the Marine, is sending Kevin Spacey emails. We got to get together. We got to hang out. I ain't hanging out with nobody touching my shit, man. I ain't sending no emails. If anything, I'm gonna be the grotesque. But I'll throw that guy off the friggin' top of the friggin' movie theater. Forget about it. I start going ape shit on that motherfucker. I start pulling on Marcellus Wallace. You understand? I ain't done with you by a long shot. I'm getting medieval on your ass. But I'm just saying that this guy sending Kevin Spacey emails, years later after this happened, and Kevin Spacey even said, I never even saw Private Ryan. So I'm just saying, after hearing his side, after understanding that he was found innocent of both criminal and the civil cases, and he also admits he was no angel. He admits it. He also understands how some people, they're just starting off in Hollywood, and they look at him as a big star, and maybe they're scared, they didn't want to tell him to stop, because that's what Kevin Spacey was saying. Listen, maybe I found the guy attractive. Like, he's admitting that he's, gay. And he's saying, I'm just being flirtatious. If he wanted me to stop, he wasn't interested, he should tell me to stop. I mean, that's a good point, right? If they're not, but then the other side of the coin is maybe they're not telling him to stop because he's Kevin Spacey and they're afraid their whole careers will get destroyed, And he says, Kevin Spacey, end result, he's never going to do it again. I learned my lesson. You could be flirtatious without being physical. That's true. You give somebody a look, Anyway, very interesting stuff. You should really watch the interview. It's a long interview. It's over an hour. Piers Morgan with Kevin Spacey. And then I think you'll look at the whole, Spacey Unmasked, completely different on Amazon Prime. Anyway, that's enough for Kevin Spacey. He's a great actor, very talented guy. I love his work. And that's not going to change in my mind. Guy's a super talented actor. V for Victory. Video's not financial advice. I am not a financial planner, but I am the greatest entertainer who's ever lived on planet Earth in the entire universe. The one, the only. Apefather. Get flirtatious, baby. Wow!